Hi everyone, I'm Miss Law, one of the English teachers at Pocock Secondary School. In this PowerPoint slides, I'm going to introduce the projects for the Self-Directed Learning Week. Our school has been promoting self-directed learning for over 3 years. Self-directed learning is an instructional strategy in which students have ownership over their learning process. During the process, students will take the initiative in diagnosing their learning needs, formulating learning goals, and identifying resources for their learning. Ultimately, it is hoped that students will be more motivated to learn. In 2019, we organized the SDL week. The purpose of the week is to showcase students' self-directed learning project and their amazing work. All the students in junior forms developed their own self-directed learning projects. And as you can see from this PowerPoint slide, each form has a different theme for their project. For Form 1, the module they worked on for the project is Keep Moving. It is about sports and elite athletes in Hong Kong. The requirements for the project is that students have to form groups of 4. Each group has to introduce an elite sport in Hong Kong and design a display board. The board should contain a few elements, including a short introduction, how to play the sports, the rules, the equipment required, or the facilities needed for the sport. They should also introduce a famous sports star or an outstanding athlete from Hong Kong for that sport. And lastly, they should include some fun facts about that sport. To finish the project, they should finish a few steps. The first step is to introduce an elite sport in Hong Kong. As you can see from this slide, there are a number of elite sports they can choose from, such as martial arts, rugby, and high jump. Other than that, they should also introduce some elite athletes in Hong Kong. Some guiding questions are provided in the booklet to help them finish the project. When they're doing the project, they will also learn some grammar points or sentence patterns that will be useful for their project learning. A sample of the display board was also provided so that students could learn how to make a display board that was informative, precise, and clear. The group that produced the best work would be selected to display the board during the SDL week. Students were also required to present to their fellow schoolmates during lunchtime in the home center. Students spent a lot of time and effort to practice their presentation so that they can present in front of their fellow schoolmates confidently. Other than giving a presentation, the presenters also prepared some questions to ask the audience about the display board. In this way, they can check the students' understanding of the information shown on the board, and also it can help to make sure that all the students are actively engaged in the SDL week. Next, let's move on to talk about the project for Form 2. It is based on the module Trend Maker, which is about fashion and design. In this module, students learned a lot of vocabulary items about clothing items, types of materials, styles, colors, etc. Therefore, we asked the students to produce a project about fashion and design. During the project, they are required to design an outfit for one of the teachers at our school. Firstly, they have to choose a teacher to design the outfit for. They can choose any teachers from our school. And then they have to brainstorm ideas for the outfits using the mind map provided. Then they have to draw the outfits on the project. And lastly, they have to write descriptions to describe and justify their own designs. After they finished designing the outfits and writing the descriptions for the outfits, they have to present their work in class. During the presentation, they had to explain why they think the outfits were suitable for that teacher. The group that performed the best filmed a video to introduce their work to fellow schoolmates. As you can see from this PowerPoint slide, each group designed a formal outfit and a casual outfit for a particular teacher. Take this group as an example. They designed a black suit as the formal outfit for Ms. Law, which they think is suitable for formal occasions like Parents' Day. They also designed a casual outfit which they think is suitable for outdoor events like school picnic and sports day. During the SDL week, again, students were able to present their work to fellow schoolmates. The schoolmates had a lot of fun listening to the presentations because they found it really exciting to look at their interesting designs. It is great to see how students can put what they've learned into practice and at the same time show their creativity in the project. Lastly, let's take a look at the projects of Form 3 students. It was based on the module Showtime, which is about celebrities and entertainment. In this module, Form 3 students learned a lot of different words about entertainment, like types of performance, such as actresses, magician, types of performances like stand-up comedy and Chinese opera, and also other words related to different types of performances. Therefore, we ask the students to introduce a famous performer of their choice. Take this group as an example. They chose to work on Jackie Chan, who is a Kung Fu master from Hong Kong. Not only were they asked to talk about the basic information of that performer, they also had to introduce the major milestones and the fun facts of that performer in the display board. Another group introduced Shawn Mendes, who is a well-known singer from Canada. Just like the Form 2 students, other than making the display board, they also made a video to introduce the display board, which would be shown during the SDL week for other schoolmates to watch. During the experience, it could be seen that all students had great fun, and also most of them had achieved a great sense of achievements because it was the very first time to present their work to so many schoolmates and teachers. During the process, they were able to make use of what they have learned, and also they were able to present their work confidently, which boosts their motivation in learning English and using English in their everyday life. All in all, it was a great success.